historic day. As we mark the UK's formal recognition of the State of Palestine. To open our programme, I welcome all the speakers and His Excellency Dr. Hussam Zumlet, Ambassador of the State of Palestine to the United Kingdom.
السلام عليكم صباح الخير للجميع. His Excellency Minister Hamish Faulkner, Minister of State for the Middle East and North Africa at the FCDO, His Excellency Ambassador Ivan Martinez of Honduras, the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps in London, His Excellency Ambassador Sheikh Fawaz bin Mohammed Al Khalifa of the Kingdom of Bahrain, the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, the Arab Diplomatic Corps in London, my good friend, His Excellency the First Minister of Scotland, and ministers from Northern Ireland and Wales, government representatives and senior officials, my dear colleagues and friends, ambassadors, and I learned that we have ambassadors from more than 60 embassies today, honourable members of Parliament, mayors and councillors, dignitaries, community leaders, friends and allies, and my fellow Palestinians here with us today. Good morning. Good morning. Good, beautiful morning. On behalf of the Palestinian President and people, I'd like to begin by welcoming you all to this very special occasion. We are gathered today in front of the Palestinian Mission to the UK here in London to mark a historic moment. In the same capital of the Balfour Declaration, after more than a century of ongoing denial, dispossession and erasure, the UK government has finally taken the long overdue step of recognizing the State of Palestine. The plaque. Very soon, pending some legal work, some bureaucratic work with the Minister and the government, this plaque, which reads, the Embassy of the State of Palestine, the Embassy of the State of Palestine, will be placed right behind me in this building. This moment is not only about Palestine. It is also about Britain and the British government's solemn responsibility. It is about ending the denial of the Palestinian people's inalienable right to freedom and self-determination. And it is an acknowledgement of a historic injustice. Ladies and gentlemen, Palestine exists. It has always existed, and it always will. Palestine will always exist in the hearts of our people and the millions of loving people in the world. This recognition is not about affirming what we already know. It is about righting historic wrongs and committing together to a future based on freedom, dignity, and fundamental human rights. Now, while we welcome this decision and acknowledge the gravity of this moment, We must remember that this recognition comes at a time of unimaginable pain and suffering, as a genocide is being waged against us, a genocide that is still being denied and allowed to continue with impunity. It comes as our people in Gaza are being starved, bombed, and buried under the rubble of their homes, as our people in the West Bank are being ethnically cleansed, brutalized by daily state-sponsored terrorism, land theft, and suffocating oppression. It comes as the humanity of the Palestinian people is still questioned, our lives still treated as disposable, and our basic freedoms still denied. And yet, this moment stands as a defiant act of truth, a refusal to let genocide be the final word, a refusal to accept that occupation is permanent, a refusal to be erased, and a refusal to be dehumanized. Ladies and gentlemen, international recognition is more than just a diplomatic gesture. It is an acknowledgement that Palestine has always been a land with a people. And what a people. And what a people. Rooted in history, proud traditions, and unshakable resolve. A people whose resilience and courage is unmatched. A people who are not only on the defense, resisting erasure, but who are also on the offense, building a future. We are not merely surviving, we are preparing for our inevitable liberation. We are preparing to thrive. As farmers, as teachers, builders, and healers, to understand our culture, my friend, to understand our heritage, you need not look further than our love of education, the key to a bright and promising future. The Palestinian commitment to learning and excelling is embedded in our DNA. Look around you in this very crowd. You will see amongst the Palestinian community with us today some of the very top doctors, entrepreneurs, academics, artists, authors, executives, innovators, and workers across all fields in the UK. As we speak, literally, as we speak, 34 students are arriving from Gaza to the UK on prestigious, extremely competitive scholarships. Can you begin to imagine what it took for them and their families and communities to achieve this? To study and take exams and fill out applications in the throes of genocide, under bombs, without electricity, and on empty stomachs.